Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. And here's Sané, and Sané! And he nearly went all the way.
Sané just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Koundé goes direct. And it's Conte. Vardiol making his 100th. Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's neat. Milan with another corner. It's their second corner of the game. Out to the left it goes. Schneider. Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cannavaro can get it clear. Now it's Van Basten.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Van Basten. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly.
Schneider! Oh, off the bar! Mbappe. And it's Kagawa. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Van Basten. And he's got his cross in.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Decent chance!
Isco really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Schneider tries to clear. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. He's a sharp little ball here. Kimmich gets it away. Now it's Kubo. Kubo. Isco. And that has been slung wide. Koundé. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kagawa. It's Pedri. Vardiol. And it's Sané. And it's Isco. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard. That's really nicely played. And he's in on goal.
Sané really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Pedri. Out of play for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Kagawa. Kubo. Schneider. Now it's Van Basten. Pedri. And it's Hazard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kukçu. Van Basten. Cannavaro. Now it's Van Basten. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, there's the clearance. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, we've seen at times it can be harder to play against 10, and that seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So, off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Vardiol. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sane with the cross. And reclaimed it in a trice. Kokchu. Oh, this has a shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. And here's Sane. Sane! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That could spell trouble. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. Takes a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Milan are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, good-looking ball. Kokchu. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And that is a little undercooked. He's found a way through. Played in by Sane. So, third corner of the game. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. So, a big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up.
Attenzione, un cambio.
It's bounced back off the post. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Messi. He's picked his way through. And a shot! Now, can they get him away? Kubo.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Schneider.
That was lovely, that.
Schneider. It's Schneider! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
That was some seriously slick play. Pretty much textbook apart from the finish. Very impressive movement.
Isco. Opts for safety. And Koundé. Vardiol. And it's Koundé. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It's Pedri. Messi.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has left him in a heap. And this is Van Basten. Messi. Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Isco.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
They'll have one final crack at it. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Pass somewhat off target.
When you're struggling for numbers, you try to create that defensive compactness and conserve energy, but fatigue begins to play a much bigger role, and it may well yet make all the difference here.
And here's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's made its way to him. And he's there to retrieve it. Kubo! And that was the final act of the game, a nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance.
Woohoo!
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. And this is Owen. Oh, just skips past his man. Big chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Goal!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Tell this is a miracle in your world. I feel invincible. Remember how you looked when we met. You still have this effect. You are so incredible, credible. Didn't know what to say as the hours fell away. Our love is unmissable, missable. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle. 'Cause in your world, I feel invincible. Even though we go high, we go low, we still find our way home. You know that you're all I need, all I need. 'Cause every time our lips touch, it's so divine. It's like you're leaving my worries behind. I wanna give you all of me, all of me. I can tell this is a miracle. In your world, I feel invincible. I can tell this is a miracle.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Vieira, Neymar. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neymar will not want to lose that. There's the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married.
Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then.
Decent chance! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance, surely! Goal, Marseille! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kaka. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Kaka.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
The referee has given a corner. Marseille with the corner, there first. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, can they get him away? Pickford gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Sané. Pedri.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Almost half an hour in now.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Azar. Tries to pass it through. Kagawa. Azar. And here's Van Basten. Can he finish? And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So all square, and not for the first touch. Shot a goal! Decent enough try.
Cruyff is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Nedved. Kaká. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now he's got space here. He can run onto that. Sane! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Marseille have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. It'll pass back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Plays the return pass. Koundé, Kagawa.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Hazard. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. The ball goes in. That has been knocked clear. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Plenty to aim at. And the shot! Araujo. And the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
Chers spectateurs, nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola. Si vous avez un billet, regardez bien l'écran. Attention, changement.
And so we're off again. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kaká. And here's Cruyff. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Sané. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé makes the interception. Isco. Oh, good read. He's found the way through. Kaká! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. He's free, he has got space. Real chance! Oh, what? And another try! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Kunde gathers from the goal kick. And it's Kagawa. Nicely weighted ball. And he lines up a cross. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Isco. Conte. Kunde goes sliding in. Bellingham. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kaká. Vieira. And here's Cruyff. Great ball, and he's in here. Kaká! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Owen. And that's gone loose. Is there any support? He might not need it. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Sane, who's set up one goal so far. Conte. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kaká. Oh, that's... It's net! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Van Basten gets flagged offside.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le
We
numéro
have
6.
got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 9. Kaká. Le numéro 24. Le numéro 21.
Oh, he's
Le
defended
numéro 3.
very well against those tricky feet.
À leur place, le
That
numéro
tackle was
13.
certainly sturdy.
Le numéro 8. Le numéro
Mbappé.
15. Le numéro 2.
Mbappé!
Bale. Le
Oh
numéro 2.
no, that
Changement.
could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Brilliantly cut out.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Threads one in. Bale. He has found the way, and the shot! Goal! Marseille! And again they hit the front. How very smart. He just got it right.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Marseille take the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. That was well seen too. Good clearance. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now he's off and running. Araujo. Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better.
It's Kagawa! And that is doing no harm at all.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That has not gone well.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match as neutrals.
Nonsense, and I won't say it a second time, 'cause I downright nearly lost my mind. Put it on the table, don't you ask me twice, because the table is crawling with questions, and I surround myself with good these days, 'cause the trouble will take you far astray. Far astray. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving or just kicking a can down the road. Telling me yes when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. Bringing me down, not picking me up, yeah. Giving it or just kicking a can down the road. Yes, when it really ain't it. And I don't wanna stay in this place, no. So I put it on the table, I won't ask you twice, because I'm grown and I've been here before. It's been too long and life's too short to sit around just feeling sad. I won't ask you twice, because the light bulb is energy saving, and it takes its time illuminating. When I will see all of the mess you're making, mess you're making. Down on the video, but just kicking a can down the road. Yes, when it really ain't it.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Mbappe. That's a throw. Now it's Van Basten. Pedri. Van Basten. Now there's a fine, decent chance! He won't be happy with that one.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, they judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Strong running down that left flank. Looking for the run. Chance, surely! It's there! There is the breakthrough! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Kukçu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Pedri. Very nicely done. And this is Hazard. Kukçu defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's a sharp little ball here. Araujo played out to the left flank. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Well, they've got it again. Driving on and making good progress. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Has a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, good-looking ball. Kukçu. That's a nicely shaped ball. Mbappe gets through on his own. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Can he finish? Sticks it away! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good.
Kukçu! He's done very well to get to that.
Kukçu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Played out to the right. Conte. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Cannavaro goes direct. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hazard, good driving run. Kvaratskhelia. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Kante gets it away. Kukçu! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper has taken decisive action, and he shapes to shoot! Milan have their second corner now.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Up he goes! Just off target.
Van Dijk certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Kante kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Kupchu goes on a run down the left wing. That has been slung wide. Now, can they get him away? Kupchu picks it up out wide. Kupchu. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the second half gets underway. Pedri. That is ended up in no man's land. Hazard goes steaming forward. That's a little off target. Hazard is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Van Basten. That is a brilliant interception. And now the breakaway. Driving forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Hazard really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rijkaard has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's ambitious. Oh, split-second reaction.
Kvaratskhelia clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Pedri. Conte. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Tries to pass it through. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Climbs up big! And he's straight offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
17. Cambio di giocatori.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And the finish! There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Conte. And Araujo. Conte. And it's Kukçu. Koundé pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! And he hits the net! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. He's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, what a ball! Steaming on goalwards. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Kukçu! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
It's a searching pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pedri. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Is it Lewandowski? It's there! AC Milan are all square. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
We have ourselves a real game here. Bellingham! Not the most accurate. And he's following up! He scores! And again they hit the front. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, Hazard. Numero 20, numero 23, numero 7. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15,
Nicely weighted ball. Crunching tackle. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Villa. And it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Pedri stood his ground strongly. I think we're just about done here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for...
Big chance! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
All square again into the dying minutes. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
Got me weak. All I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk to me. Just slow it down, let your body speak. I know that timing is everything. Everything. All I got is infinity. Infinity. You got the vibe and I'm feeling you, girl. Missing my flight cause you show me the world. Your body be talking, I love what I heard. If this is the night, then just give me the word. Give me the word, show me a sign. Tell me you ready and I'll make you mine. Ain't what I'm sipping and this ain't no lies. Real talk, girl, when me looking at your eyes. I can't see you overanalyze everything, girl. Cause you can't put your trust in everything. But it's a must, cause your body keep flirting. Make the rhythm just keep on working. Baby girl, I'm hurting. Cause your body just keep on twerking. But your eyes keep looking and lurking. I got all the time in the world. Let it talk to me. Set it. Just slow it down, let your body speak. Turn it up. I know that timing is everything. Let's do this. How long I got is infinity. Infinity. Let it talk, step, step. Baby girl, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Look how long me and you fi connect. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, shake it up, don't you worry, not fret. Let it talk, step, step. Yeah, look how long me and you fi connect. Hold on tight, baby girl, come in love when you brace it back. Tell the DJ turn it up max. Blast it up, ain't no turning back. So long. I got this love to give you one time, and boy you're moving so fine. You got me losing my mind. Let it talk to me. Hey, just slow it down, let your body speak. Right away. I know that timing is everything. I'll make you feel like that.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Yeah, we expected better, and so did he. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer can get it clear. He's had a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Zambia really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh no, what has happened here? Kirkchu. Hazard. Aimed in towards the centre. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Tries to pass it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without hesitation. Kirkchu. That ball looks a good one. He's beaten the last man. And this is Figo. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Chooses to go cross-field, and it's Sané. Kirkchu. Now, can he find a finish?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Figo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedri. Still goalless at the moment. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Pretty robust defending.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Lewandowski. Timber deals with that comfortably. Figo. Now it's Forlan. Aims beyond the defence. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So what can they make of this? And he's intervened well there. And it's Kirkchu. And here's Forlan. Conte. Pedri. Conte. And that's really well manoeuvred. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's made its way to him. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Stojkovic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Martinez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
The referee's awarded a free kick. a sharp... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the flag has stayed down. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, important interception. Looking for options for movement. Van Basten. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Pedri. Here's Sané. Now it's Pedri. Showing good feet. An instinctive delivery. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Van Basten! And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Chance, surely! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Stojkovic. And it's Kukcu. And here's Mbappe. And he's straight offside. Pedri. It's a searching pass. Elbow goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. Pedri. Guardiol is in a really good position out wide. Beckenbauer is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get it through? And that was very necessary.
The attendance for this
That's a
match
throw.
was 80,953.
And it's Azar. Azar with the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that has left him in a heap. Bruno Guimaraes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stojkovic. Stojkovic takes a shot! Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
That's the throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Diego Forlan. Number 10, Figo.
Hazard.
Number 17,
Bellingham.
Stojkovic. Coming on the field.
Koundé
Number
gets across to
19,
intercept that.
Jamal.
Haaland
Number
powering
18,
forward here.
Erling Haaland.
Haaland
Number 4,
closing in on the last
Neymar.
quarter of an hour.
Substitution in progress.
Some resolute defending there. Kirkchu. Well, that is one way to stop him.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's having a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Mbappe is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Van Basten. And they can counter here. Sané. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Now it's Haaland. Fake. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, can they get him away? Conte.
There will be 3
Now
minutes
it's
added
Haaland.
time.
Now that's well seen too. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. DiMarco. Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, since it first opened its doors back in the mid-1990s, this most splendid of venues in European football has delivered so many memorable games, and it is time once more to lose ourselves in these superb scenes. Just feel it. And already we're underway here. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. This is Owen. Great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Van Basten, Pedri. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Kimmich. Tonali. And here's Van Basten. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Hazard going full steam ahead down the left flank. It's a goal kick. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Hernandez. Pulisic is herring after that one. Sané. Schneider. Looking to play him in. He's had a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So that's two. Can he finish? He scored! Right back in the game! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving on and making good progress. Played out to the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Chance! And he hits the net! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And now they can spring out of defence. Azar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's through here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, super find. He's having a shot! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's really well cleared. Pedri. Now it's Sané. Pedri. Good read, needed to be. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good take and a good air. And Sané! A real chance and a real let-off.
Sané probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And it's Pedri. Mbappe! Mbappe! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them,
and the first half is done. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Substitution.
So it's back to business. Mignon with the clearance. Foot in. Bellingham. Good driving run. Good take, and is he in? Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he shoots! He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Isco. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham. Good, strong midfield running here. That is lovely. That's good play. Isco will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Keeper's dealt with that. Hernandez. Tries to play it through, and he decides to cross it. And that has been cleared. Is that the first shot? Surely! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
He is through here. Conte, Beckenbauer, Isco. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Sane looking to run onto it. Shot at goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 7, Pulisic. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 23, Pedri. Number
Gallagher.
14, De Bruyne. Number 24, Tonali. Coming on the field,
And it's Koundé
number 21,
Gallagher.
Rashford. Number 8,
to Bruno
Vinicius
Fernandes.
Junior. Number
Kante
6,
does well to get it back.
Bruno
Now it's
Fernandes.
Mbappe.
Number 5,
And he cuts out the
Modric.
supply.
Number 13,
Fernandes.
Gallagher.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Modric gets across and deals with it. And it's Isco. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Played out to the left flank. Rashford. Sane. Gives it back.
Well, he just did.
There's the shot!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ball's out once more. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played out wide. Schneider's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. That's very neat. Bruno Fernandes wins the duel this time. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's a great... Tries a shot!
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Driven forward. Bruno Fernandes might just make this. And it's Bellingham. Out to the right.
2 added minutes
He
has
has
been
found the way
indicated.
through. Cross in, looks like a good one. Messi. Koundé. So that's it. It is all over. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that.